Yo, 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 what's up, family? We are back. We are back with another one, guys. And the smile you see on my face is authentic. Like the vehicle you're going to see in a little bit. Trust me when I tell you. I'm honored and I'm happy to be here. I'm about to show y'all and introduce y'all to who I'm with. It's a big deal, man. Just put your seats back, relax, and enjoy this one. I'm going to introduce y'all to the man of the hour. Let's do it. You.
What's going on?
What's going on, babe? We hit?
Yeah.
We hit. We on the big stage, but we also in what I would call the big palace, so to speak. When it comes to this car game, this car situation we got going on. So I'm honored. I want to say that up front and on camera. I'm honored and I feel blessed and I'm grateful. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
We're about to get this thing on the road. You ready?
Yeah.
Let the people know what's your name, what city and state you from, and if you're down with any team, let them know that too.
All right. So my name is Jack. All right. I am from Neshanic Station, New Jersey. All right. My team is Regiment 0. I don't have any other team affiliation, but welcome to meeting my place and one of my cars.
Yes, one of his cars, guys. Speaking of one of your cars, which one of the cars you're going to show the people today? What's the year, make, and model?
Today, you guys are going to see a 1998 Nissan Skyline R34 GTT.
Sheesh, y'all caught that? Nissan Skyline R34 GTT.
That's correct.
Irregular, guys, irregular. This is our first Skyline on the channel, by the way.
Ooh.
And you setting the bar for the Skyline world like somewhere, I can't jump high enough, but somewhere all the way up there, man, for real, for real. Man, okay. What made you get that car? Why did the Skyline?
So, I've had four other, they call them gray market cars. So, a lot of Skylines before all made it onto U.S. shores, just not without the proper paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
I've had 4 of them. I have never been successful in getting them road legal.
Really?
So, this came the opportunity to get one that was actually legally road legal.
Okay.
Got the opportunity, picked it up, and I decided to build it.
Sheesh.
So,
Made it happen.
January of this year, end of January this year, I ended up getting one, and
January
yeah.
of 2024, you got the vehicle you're gonna show today.
Yes.
Guys, this guy's on a different level, I swear. Because we're in August right now. You got this car in January.
Correct.
When you got it, did it look the way it looks right now?
No.
I know he's not lying, guys. I had to ask him that question because I wanted him to say that to you guys. I know it didn't look like that. He showed me the proof. So when I say he's of a different breed, I swear he's of a different breed. From the way you showed me that car when you got it, to how it looks now, and you got the car in January.
Correct.
But you didn't start working on it in January.
I started working on the end of March because
God.
parts had to come in from
End
overseas.
of March, because he's getting parts from overseas.
Correct.
And we're in August. I'm excited. I'm excited to show the people. But anyway, before we show the people, I gotta ask you this question.
Shoot.
Because part of me putting the channel together, right? I want to inspire people. I want to motivate people. I want people to watch what we put on the channel and get inspired and say, dang, these are regular guys. If these regular guys and girls could drive these type of cars, I could do it too. And I don't have to do anything too outlandish or crazy to do it, because you know, it's a method to the madness here. It's a method to what we do. However, I gotta ask you, what do you do for a living to be able to drive a Nissan Skyline that looks like yours? How do you do
So
it?
I do construction.
Uh-huh.
I do a lot of repairs. I am on call almost 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I work a lot of long hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, whatever left over from taking care of family, etc., and getting the opportunity to build something like this, it all comes from, you know, your family, your friends, they're all chipping in, they're all helping, right? And then your extra money and being in love with doing something and building cars and making them your own and designing it how you want, that's where it comes from.
Guys, y'all hear the jewels they dropping? I feel like I should grab a bucket and just put it right here and just let the jewels drop in the bucket. Y'all, he dropped so many jewels right there. I swear. Y'all gotta listen to what he said and listen to him. Feel free to rewind it back and listen to that over again. I mean, keeping your circle tight, having a strong circle around you is key, because you said, you know, family, friends, everybody chipping in, doing that together. Also being passionate about what you're into, right? And not being afraid to really grind it out. You on call every day, all day, pretty much, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta be passionate and love what you're into, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, so to speak, whatever it might be. You gotta dive in and get some work done. And then at the end, whatever you got left after family and this, that, and the third, put it into what you want to drive. We was talking dream cars not too long ago. You inspiring me. I'm telling you, guys, I did this to inspire y'all. He's inspiring me. Trust me when I tell you. But listen, speaking of inspirations, you ready to show the people this inspiring thing you got here?
Sure.
Come on, y'all. Let's go. Guys, look at it. Look at it. Guys. It's one of them ones, man. I swear, take it in. Take it in. My bro ain't playing around. If this doesn't inspire anybody that's watching, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm clueless after this. This, Jack, I don't know, bro. You eat regular. Because I know what this car came to you like. And how it's looking right now. Golly. Sheesh. Oh, I can't wait to get into the nuts and bolts of this. You said, oh man, what year is this?
1998.
98, guys. 98 Skyline. You set the bar so high, Jack. I swear you are. We're gonna get right into this joint, man. First off, color-wise, it's flipping so crazy. I think out of all the cars we did, and please forgive me guys, all my previous features, but I gotta say this, man. This color probably flips more than any other car I've ever done. Like, when I say the color is flipping from, I'm gonna let you tell it, Jack. What color are we looking at here?
So, KG Pigments makes this pearl, right, that will do this hyper shift. So it's part chrome and part like a chameleon setup. This color, I chose this color due to the fact that when I was younger, right, there was a car in a lot of the magazines.
Yeah.
And it was Signal Auto R34 Skyline.
Okay.
It was a Midori kind of color like this.
Midori. Damn.
And it did a color shift. So if you look, right, it's kind of a tribute to that because the color is not the same, right? There's more. There has a different depth to it.
Yes.
But that was my tribute, and I brought it onto a lot of the pieces on the car, the carbon fiber pieces in the front and rear.
Crazy. This is irregular. I'm seeing green with purple sparkles in it. I'm seeing purple with like silver sparkles in it. I don't know.
So there is purple flake also laid on top of that KG pigment hyper shift.
Purple flakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is irregular, man. Yikes. Now I gotta ask you, you mentioned carbon fiber. This is one of the first cars I ever seen with carbon fiber that color matched the car. How did that happen?
So, again, this is where we're talking about friends and stuff like that. As I was building the car, I was like, oh, I got two carbon pieces, the carbon bumper, carbon hood and the carbon trunk lid. And he's like, oh, you know, I don't really like black carbon, right? Like it stands out too much. You should try to color match it and blend it in. Mm-hmm. Right? And this is what happened. One of his persistence in behind having me trying to better oneself at
Yes. That was a good suggestion on his part. Salute to him, man, because he definitely had you do something and it came out right. Did you ever do so? You never did that?
I haven't done it before. Everything like I do, like I'm not perfect. I'm not a paint guy. I'm not a body guy. Like, you know, I'm not a mechanic by trade. All this is just learning, trying. And trust me, when I painted this car in here, it looked bad. Like there was no reflection. There was nothing. I had to sand it all out. Like again, I'm not a painter. Yeah, so like all this stuff, right? This is not my first time painting a car, but like I have errors.
Look at the car.
I struggle, right? But I try to fix it. But I'm gonna redo it again at some point.
So this car itself, you had to redo multiple times?
I had to redo it twice already.
Wow.
Because I've messed up. But then like I sanded down and I buffed it, and so it looks like this now. But again, you know, it's your own car. If you mess up, like you're the only one to blame.
Yeah.
And I can't really afford a expensive paint job. Paint jobs now are like $14,000.
Sheesh. This looks like a $14,000 paint job. Let me see. So wait a minute. We gotta stress to the people though, guys. Look at the car. Look at the paint, and understand. This is the man who painted the car. He didn't bring this to no painter, like you say. He's not a painter. He says, right? But you the one that was with the spray gun and all that?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, Jack, come on, man. You irregular, man. Guys, take this in, guys. I swear. Look at the hood. He said oh, I see how you did the hood too. Color match. Man, never seen it before. I never seen it before, Jack. It's always the standard carbon fiber color. Irregular. Dang. The color shifts is so crazy. What'd you call it? Hyper shift?
Yeah, it's a hyper shift. They had some name or number behind it. Mm-hmm. I don't remember exactly, but KG Pigments created it.
KG Pigments. Awesome. Now, we're going to continue on. If I skip anything, Jack, at any time, please stop me. Damn, there's so much going on. I don't know where to go to. I want to say the wide body kit. What's going on here, man?
So, wide body kit is a Urus super wide or super cho wide body kit. Right? Had to be ordered from Japan.
Sheesh.
It comes with a front bumper that does not look like that.
That does not. Okay.
No, I had to custom make this bumper.
Guys, look at the bumper, custom made.
So, Urus kits, this does not exist. This bar does not actually exist.
Is that right?
That. Yeah.
You created that?
I had to create that and molded it together.
What?
Yeah. So the hood is also the wrong one for this car.
No way.
So I ran out of time because I custom ordered a hood, had it shipped over here, and it's wrong. There's no way to ship it back in time and to get another one made.
Nah, that's not happening.
Wasn't happening. So the rest of the kit went on slightly okay. Spent a lot of time trying to mold on the back rear quarters, and then again, my buddy goes, "Hey, you should make a nice flush gas door because these kits, there's no flush gas door."
No way. Look at the
I
gas
had to
door.
custom make that.
Custom make the gas door flush?
Yeah. So I had to create that from scratch.
Crazy. Now, was it the same buddy that told you to do the carbon
Yes.
fiber? Yo, I gotta meet him. I gotta meet him.
Meet him.
He's a special guy, man.
And he's like, "You should do it. You should do it." And it
Sheesh.
took me literally a week to figure that
Yeah?
out. and make it and futzing with it. Yeah.
Dang.
And then another buddy came by, and then I was struggling trying to get it to fit and latch, and he helped me get it together, and we got it to latch.
Guys, y'all gotta look at the details. Now look at the wide body kit from on the angle right there from the front. I never noticed that you got like some type of vent. What is this right here?
So those, right, the Urus super wide body, well, most Skylines, they have the higher, I wouldn't say higher end, right? They do something called a Z-Tune kit.
Okay.
The Z-Tune kit, right, Defenders come out like that.
Really?
Yeah. So the Urus kit also took part of that.
Wow. That's different.
But so I think this whole kit stretches the rear 6.5 inches wider, and the front another, I think, 4 or 5 inches wider.
Crazy.
From the factory spec.
Crazy. The rear is stretched 6.5 inches, guys. 5.5 in the front is wild. The rear. Goodness. I want to say these headlights look custom too. Are these headlights custom?
So the headlights, right, are exactly out of a GTR. The GTT and GTR all have the same headlights. They're Xeon-based headlights.
Okay.
Lenses can be changed out. The turn signals, the rear fog light and the rear reverse light and the third brake light are all from a company in Australia called Boosted International.
Really?
They create these LED fog lights that will change from white to like daytime running to amber.
Really?
Yeah. So that's the way they're set up.
Wow.
And like the rear taillights are a different brand company also. They're not factory either.
No?
They're 78 Works from Japan.
Okay.
They make these fiber taillights. You can't tell the difference. You don't really see the difference till I do this. So most other Skylines don't look like that.
Wow. Crazy. And most of them don't look like that.
No, on R34. Most of them run Nismo LEDs or stuff like that. So these have the fiber rings.
Fiber rings.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And now you got, you got a rear diffuser.
So the rear diffuser is a company out of England called Styling. So it's like a RE replica of off of a RX-7.
Okay.
Right, and I wanted something to close up this big opening here, and I made this work. So like this, technically, I had to do a bunch of work to try to get to fit.
Look like this, fit the fitment and all that.
Correct.
Regular jack. It's weird. Now the carbon fiber hood that we talked about a little while ago.
Yeah.
This is custom. It doesn't come with. Does it come like this?
No. So this carbon trunk lid is a dual-luck carbon trunk lid that I had to order. Again, kind of hard to get. I just struggled getting it brought over in time to get over and
From Japan?
From Japan. So this, I originally wanted something not the usual double spoiler wing that everyone's trying to make it look like a GTR. I'm trying to keep it so this definitely should not stand out as a GTR. It's a GTT.
GTT.
We'll make sure it stays like a GTT.
Facts. Facts. That makes sense. And as I'm looking at the rear truck, right? I'm looking at the trunk. Brings me to, you have a windshield wiper on the back. Is that common for the Skylines?
That is common for Skylines.
Ah.
What is uncommon is when it's deleted.
Okay.
That's harder to find.
Really?
Correct.
The ones that don't have it.
The ones that don't have it.
Okay. Jeez. I'll be learning, guys. I told y'all. I'll be learning. Now, coming back to the side over here, and we talked about this off camera. These carbon fiber, the carbon fiber mirrors, I love them. They look a little small. Is it functional? Like, and what made you even get those?
All right, they're cross square mirrors. Back in like 08, 07, right? I had them on my RX-7.
Mm-hmm.
They were pretty small, and I was like, I struggled seeing out of them. Fast forward to recently, I was like, you know what? I'll give them a try again. They're a lot bigger. They give you more visibility, except again,
Look at these
I
guys.
went from
My hand.
motorized to now, right, changing the passenger side, you have to reach out and try to futz with it. So,
Is that right?
yeah, I haven't gotten to the point that I'm annoyed with it yet, but who knows? They might just come back off.
Okay, so there's no button that you can adjust the glass or anything like that.
Nah.
You gotta reach up, guys, you gotta reach over. You gotta reach over and make your adjustments by hand.
Yep.
I mean, that's part of the custom game sometimes, man. Damn, I love it though. It definitely brings an irregular look. Because that's not common on the Skyline, right?
No, not usually.
No.
They don't usually. They go with something called Ganador mirrors,
Uh-huh.
or, those mirrors are a lot more expensive than that. Those mirrors are, I think 1,800 to 2,500 bucks.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Sheesh. Different. Now, the side skirts, that all came as one part with it. Because you got
All
the
the
wide
same
body
kit.
kit. That was all the same kit?
It was the same kit. So
Okay.
I actually struggled. The kit got shipped with the wrong side skirts.
No way.
Yeah. So I actually had the pair up on a rack.
Now, guys, look, he got a pair up on the rack. If y'all can
Now
see.
there were
That's
ones that
crazy.
came with it, and they did not fit. I struggled. I went, wow, this don't work. They made me contact the company over in Japan again, and they're like, yeah, we got them mixed up. They're the wrong ones,
No way.
and they rushed to get another set, like that right set, out to me.
So they let you keep the other set? You
Yeah.
got it still up
Well,
there.
again, shipping it back.
Yikes, who's doing that?
I'm not.
I wouldn't.
I'm not.
Listen, y'all said that to me. I mean, if I find something I can put it on.
Put a return to sender on there. I'll slap the sticker on there, but like I can't
Right.
pay for that.
Yeah, nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Sheesh, man, it's a lot, man. This thing is a beauty, I swear. Let's talk wheels. What's going on? And I want to come from this side, because guys, y'all got to see this, man. This is not irregular. We might actually have to go on both sides. Let's talk the tire itself. What the heck? Jack, how wide is that tire, right?
So on the fronts, we're running 315 30 18s. And on the rears, we're running 335 30 18s.
Are you
Right.
serious?
So the wheel on the back is an 18 by 13 minus 7.
Dang.
And in front, you're running 18 by 12 plus 0. And I had to custom make these.
You had to custom make these, you said?
Yeah, so when I bought them, right, the company that is helping us bring stuff in, right, be a container, all things JDM, they brought me a set of wheels in.
What was the specs on this front wheel though, Jack, again? I'm amazed, bro.
It's a 315 30 by 18 tire, and then it's an 18 by 12 plus 0.
Look at the wheel, guys. Whew. And I'm sorry to stop you. What was you telling me about it now?
So this company brought them in via a container,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to take it apart, redo it twice because I tried painting it with like color changing pearl,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't adhere right, etc. So I had to strip it all back down and repaint it together again, and then reassemble it with new barrels.
Guys, so you painted that. Guys, look at the paint. Look at the paint. How it goes perfectly with the exterior paint. Although it's a different color you went with, it just, I think if you would have went with like the same color as the exterior, it would have probably took away actually.
It would have blended in.
It would have blended in too much,
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
So I think that the color you picked was perfect. It was perfect, man. You got a natural eye. And then you got Porsche brake kit.
So, right, I have another friend that, does big brake conversions for a lot of Brembo OEM kits, right? And he has a website. No, he has a website. I can't remember the website's name, but if you're interested, let me know and I'll let you know how to get them. But he made a bunch of adapters, right, to fit all sorts of different OEM big brakes off of other vehicles. So like Jeep, AMG, Porsche, Volkswagen. Yeah.
Whew. That's nice.
So it's running Porsche Cayenne front calipers with 350Z, 370Z rotors.
Dang. Irregular. I swear this is irregular. I'm just trying to find stuff because I'm like, man, you didn't skip a beat. Oh, man. I think I want to say I covered everything on the exterior. Something pops in your mind at any time, Jack.
So the car, right? You're not going to see it. It sits on air cups in the front. Since the wheel, you keep talking about how wide the wheels are.
Yes.
I can't turn the wheel all the way.
Okay.
Unless I bring the car all the way up. So like normal street driving, no problem. But if I wanted to do like a quick turn, like real sharp turn, I have to bring the car up. It's not going to clear.
Okay.
Right. So again, when I talked to you about like building this car,
Right.
like it was meant to just be a street car, just have fun with, cruise around with. Right? No need for.
God, look. This is his cruise out car, right? Now, Jack, you said it got to be lifted up. Is it on? What is it on? Like an air ride suspension kit type of thing?
No. So this is not. It's a coilover.
Coilovers?
Coilovers, and then there's an air cup that sits on top of the coilover. So if I need to bring the car up, right?
This is irregular, guys. Oh, yikes, different. And this is on coilover?
Yep, it's on coilovers. This
Guys, y'all see that?
Sits on top of that.
I never heard of that, ever. Guys, irregular. Not air ride suspension. This is not on
still have the
back.
functional, you can go decently fast or slow. Or
Yeah.
whatever, it'll handle pretty good like a normal car. Right? It's not gonna float and flop around.
Now let me ask you this, Jack. Do you run into the same issues like some people with the bag setup, right? In the winter time it freezes or they could burst the bag and stuff like that. Do you have those type of issues?
I haven't had a winter yet.
Okay. Oh yeah, you just did all of this. You're right. You just did all of this. You're so right.
Again, in the winter, I'm not going to drive it, right? So
Right.
I don't know. I've done bad cars before and stuff like that. Usually, when you do a bad car, you want a moisture trap after your air compressor.
Okay.
So it'll pull the moisture out, and then it'll just sit there and it'll drain it out. Because the moisture that builds up in your manifold block or anything like that is going to cause an issue, and the valves, like it won't close properly, and you got bag leakage, etc., stuff like that.
I heard stories like that. Got you. Okay. See, this guys, this is so educational, man. Y'all gotta pay attention to what's being said. I swear. Man, think. And again, is there anything else going on exterior wise, Jack?
I don't think so.
Sheesh.
I don't think so. Nothing to do.
This is beautiful. Now, did we mention to the people that This is a right-hand drive car. I don't even think we mentioned that to the people. Guys, another irregularity to this thing here. This is right-hand drive. Look in the interior of this thing. Sheesh. Irregular, guys. Irregular. And I just saw something that we forgot to mention on the exterior, Jack. On the exterior, you got carbon fiber. What is this? The mirror pillars, or am I calling it the right thing?
Right there, just covers.
Window. Okay.
Just covers, garnishes.
Garnishes.
You can get.
Man. Bro, Jack, you irregular, man. You be doing so much. Goodness. What's going on? I'm going to let you run the show here. What's going on inside the car?
So, inside the car, kept it kind of simple.
Mm-hmm.
We did a Cusco 4-point cage that actually allows back seats still to be usable.
Right.
So, like, you can still sit, you know, kids or whoever
In the back?
In the back seat. This cage is not designed for this car. I had to modify it.
No way.
Because
Another modification?
because it was designed for a GTR. The GTR, they don't come with sunroofs. So my roof line's a lot lower.
Oh,
So the
snap.
cage, I could not fit it for the life of me. And I realized what was the problem, so I had to take it out, shorten it, re-weld it all back together, re-bolt it back in.
Yo, you different. I swear you irregular. You found a way.
I mean,
This
it showed
is
up
what-
here.
Yeah.
I had no choice now.
Yeah, you found a way. You gonna make use of it and make it look like it came like that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. It doesn't look like you had to do all of that. Gosh, man, your work is something else, Jack. You passionate about this.
I like doing it.
That's what I. You see that? And we thinking the same thought.
I like trying to make things to work. It doesn't always work out. I know that for a fact because
Not on the first try, at least.
Sometimes not on first. Sometimes the whole thing.
Period.
Yeah. I've had mess ups where
You had to scratch it.
I just scratch it.
We scratch it.
You know,
Let's do something else.
it happens.
Yes.
It happens. It's not just because I can envision it doesn't always mean it's hypothetically possible. Right. So, but I give it my best shot.
Your best shot is irregular. I swear it is. Did you? What kind of seats are these?
So these are, I think, what is that? F7s or like all the brand names. I can't remember all the model numbers.
Yeah, I don't even gotta get that intricate, but
I got them from Japan.
Bucket seats?
They're bucket seats, so I got them from Japan. But one of the main things, again, it's a street car. So even though they're buckets,
Yes.
right? If you look at the bottoms or where the seat is, they don't have high bolsters. So when you sit in it, it's nice and comfortable.
Right.
So for long drives, right, your thighs aren't getting all smushed together.
Yes.
But if you try to take it out on the track, obviously you're gonna slide all over the place. But it gives it the correct 90s era look, right? It has the right color, it's pretty comfortable, and it's a little upgrade from OEM.
Right. I see some gauges. Now you upgraded.
So the gauges came with the car. Some of it I upgraded. So the car actually was mostly Gretty based, HKS based. So I repaired 2 of the Gretty gauges because they no longer function. Bringing back to that 90s era theme instead of moving up to like a full standalone like what everyone's using now, to try to keep it in that 90s era.
Nice.
The coilovers have their own controller.
Really?
So that little rectangular box.
Yes.
Right,
What is that? That's the coilover.
So it's called an
DSC.
EDC or ESC or whatever. Right. A bunch of different companies make it. So Blitz makes one, right? So you can adjust the ride height comfort electronically.
Nice.
A lot of coilovers you see, there's that knob up top.
Right.
These take it off, and there's a solenoid that will drive it, so you can control it on the fly.
Wow. That's dope. That's nice.
So you can ride comfort, you can ride a little bit more track, you can ride a little bit more harder.
Yeah. That's nice. Now the steering wheel.
So,
What's going on?
the steering wheel, I actually have, we technically, as a team, we have 3 of them.
Okay.
So what happened was D&D Interiors and Urus did this collab of making steering wheels.
Okay.
People are like D&D Interiors. They're actually pretty good solid wheels. They hold up well, right? They don't bend, nothing. I bought one. I bought one for my buddy. We both had, you know, he has a 4-door R34. Urus kit. So
Look at
we're
the
like-
steering wheel, guys.
So we're like, yeah. Now what happens is there's a new release out. There's 25 copies of signed steering wheels
No way.
by Nomakin and from Urus.
No way.
So we own 2 of them.
What?
There's
That's
number
one?
That's number 24.
No way.
And I have number 25.
No way,
Yeah.
bro. That's crazy. That's number 24 right there?
That's number 24.
Yikes.
I'll show you.
That's
And
wild.
Number 25.
Guys, y'all gotta understand what's being said here. There was only 25 ever made. And he had,
Actually, I have 25, he has 24.
yeah, so this is number 25 right here?
No.
God.
That was number 25.
Irregular. I
This is your
swear.
number 24 right here.
Guys, check it out. Check this out. He going, yo, the proof is in the pudding, man. I swear. Jack gonna be playing around, man. Look, look,
All right. So they signed
oh,
them
no
all.
way.
They signed them all.
No way.
But yeah. So he has created
No way, bro.
his 2024. So there were only limited editions.
Sheesh.
And then they signed the wheels, which I won't take his back out again.
No
You got to
doubt.
see in the London car.
Inside, right? Guys, I swear, I told y'all. It's one of them ones right here, man. We're pulling out boxes and all that. We showing you what it is. It's the real deal, guys. That was 24. This is number 25 right here. They all signed and everything. Come on, man. Where you getting that? Y'all not gonna see. Listen, man. I might never see that again. So I feel like I have to show y'all this. It's the real deal, Jack. I mean, listen. Golly. My boy Jack don't play no games. I swear you don't. Man, I've noticed you had like a little LCD screen in here as well. Is that an aftermarket? What is that?
So audio-wise, we have done Alpine head unit, Alpine amplifier that's built in behind the head unit. So like a very small brick, like 45 watt amplifier.
Okay.
So they've changed it up. We're doing Type R component speakers in the front,
Yeah?
Type R speakers in the rear, 8-inch subwoofer on the
at
rear deck. You don't even see them, right?
Yeah, I don't
And
see.
I have
That's crazy.
Kenwood 8-inch, a Kenwood amplifier, marine amplifier, running this 8-inch woofer sitting in the back.
Really?
And you won't see the air ride or whatever. I'll show you.
Yeah. Y'all heard what he just said, right? He got this
So-
stuff out the way.
Everything keeps this truck functional.
Sheesh.
So
tucked away.
we have stuff,
Look, it's
all our
functional.
stuff from like car show events,
Yeah, you
stuff
got
like that.
chairs and all
Yeah,
that.
that all
It
sits
can
in
fit
here.
all of that back here?
I'll fit everything back here.
That's crazy.
And then your subwoofer is up there.
Nice.
Right, so it's all hidden out of the way. The amplifier's tucked up underneath there.
Nice. Functional, and you still got the custom music and everything.
Correct.
God, best of both worlds. It's a cruise car.
Like I said.
Best of both worlds. You putting multiple chairs, folding chairs and everything back there for car shows. You regular. I swear. Let me ask you this, because it's a cruise car. right? It's not a track car at this moment. I gotta ask you, like, putting this car together, because you did a lot of modifications. They sent the wrong thing. This wasn't right. This wasn't right. You made it right. I guess the question is already answered, but I gotta technically ask it. Any headaches putting this together?
Putting it together again, right? The kit lined up pretty well,
It did.
but there are a lot of issues in like fine detail of like getting it to line up properly, etc. So that's one of the reasons why I struggled a lot.
Okay.
I'm not a body guy.
Right.
Like I said, paint wise, I struggle a lot. I'm
Right.
gonna have to still redo it again, right? One more shot to try to get it perfect how I really want it, right?
Okay.
Like people are like, "Yo, it's great, it's great, it's great." To me, right, it hasn't reached my standards, so like I want to redo it again, you know, to bring it up to my area. Mechanically, I'm not done with it because it is not up to my spec. I kind of bought the car, car ran, it was modified already. Took some of the track stuff that made it more difficult to be streetable off. I want to bring the engine bay up to like a show standard, but
Okay.
also a nice usable standard.
Okay.
I just haven't done that yet.
Gotcha.
Right? So, I mean, the biggest hurdle is usually getting parts. It takes time. Some of the stuff doesn't show up in a week.
Facts. I've heard that over and over and over again. The time span with stuff coming in. Performance. Have you touched performance?
So we know what the car has on here. The car has a Gretty turbo kit on here. It has SARD injectors on here. It has a HKS front mount. It has a Gretty oil relocation kit, oil filter relocation kit, and an oil cooler. It has Guyz.Eregular clutch, split fire inject coils.
Now, is any of these things visible? What you naming?
Some of it is, some of it is not. You can look. Again, like I said, it's a project. So everything is still in progress.
Man,
Is there anything visible? I don't know.
I love it. You got the stroke bar on there. You got
Yeah,
crazy
but it's just
tape.
sturdy. I haven't got to it. But like
Yeah.
you said, I repainted the car, and the car was originally white.
White. Sheesh. This car totally different now.
Right.
Totally
A lot of this engine modification was here. Only thing I did is strut bar, coilovers, battery. I had a power steering issue, changed that. Alternator issue on another run. Blow off valve. I still have parts coming in.
More parts coming in, guys.
Gotta wait.
More
Gotta
parts.
wait. I have no choice, right?
That's
I
it.
gotta wait.
That's it.
So come winter, we'll get this all taken care of, torn down, and redone.
Sheesh. So I gotta ask you, because I know you got multiple cars, right?
Yeah.
Is this the daily? Because you said it's a cruise car. Is you daily in this?
Nah, I don't
Okay.
daily this, right?
Okay.
I'm taking this out like, you know, I'm a 90s kid. This
Yeah.
is the 90s car, the dream 90s JDM car, whatever, yada yada.
Fact.
This helps me bring that nostalgia. I don't need to go flying fast,
Right.
nothing. But like, I take it out on the road, it makes you smile, you enjoy driving it.
Right.
Brings you back to that era, you know, and that's really what this car is about.
Now you mentioned that, especially performance-wise, you still waiting on parts, right?
Right.
And you also mentioned earlier that you got this at a particular time. I just want to reiterate to the people that you didn't have this car for no years or anything. How long have you had it from the time you got it when it was white to where it's at now?
I bought it end of January of this year.
Crazy.
So March is when the parts came in, so I started stripping it down. I was like, all right, I gotta take it off the road.
6 months. That's wild. I mean, if I had a hat on, I'd definitely take my hat off to you, Jack. I swear.
I mean, my friend put up with me
crazy.
kicking them out.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I need to paint the car. You gotta move all your stuff out.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta, you guys are not showing out for 2 weeks. Like, this is what I was focused on. But like every Friday, Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always had, friends that would just come over. They would be like, you working in the shop? Yeah, I am. I'll just come hang out.
Yeah.
Kept me company, right? Sometimes we'll grill.
Right.
And the list can go on and on of how many people have come by and just, let me take a look, right?
Yeah.
We had team members from New York. They're like, yo, when I come over to the shop, I want to check it out. Like,
Right.
All the way
Sheesh.
upstate New York, right on the border of Canada and Vermont. Like,
Coming down here?
they came down to work on the project of theirs.
Yeah.
But they're like, we got to swing by to take a look and see.
Wow. That's dope. That's super dope, man.
So that's pretty darn cool.
It
It's
is.
supportive, right? It gives you that like push of,
Yes.
right?
That is. That's gonna inspire and motivate, man. That's what it's all about.
They don't need to be here like, help me ranch or sleep or whatever. Like, them just showing up gives you that kind of like
That boost.
boost.
You get a lot done when your boys is coming to take a look, or when they actually here, and you're like, look, man, by the time y'all leave, I'm gonna have this hood on. It's gonna be some hours, but by the time y'all leave tonight, man, the hood is gonna be in place.
Yeah.
That type of way. And again, it's like it doesn't feel like work. It's just that vibe.
Yeah.
You're just chopping it up, kicking it, so and things are getting done. I love it, Jack. I swear I do. I really do, man. And we're about to close it out. And before I close it out, I'll be remiss if I didn't ask you this. And I don't want to traumatize you, Jack. I swear I don't want to traumatize you. But I'm looking at this, right? And I know we regular guys. And I know we say, your circle, everybody pitches in one way or another. What was your most expensive part of putting this build together?
Expensive part.
What was the most costly? Where did the bag go? It's a lot.
Heart. Being impatient.
Ooh.
Being impatient.
Ooh.
So, like I said, I told you, right? The difference of being patient and impatient, I would have probably saved about $6,000 to $8,000 in shipping. So, a body kit can come in a container, right?
Look at this
or
guy.
it can this whole kit came in a big crate.
Yes.
Right. It can come in a crate. It will come in a crate.
Yeah.
But the method of getting it here. So some of the pieces showed up a lot later, like the carbon pieces showed a lot later. The kit came here the earliest because I paid an extreme premium of getting it flown over here.
Sheesh.
Right? Like I told you.
Yes.
The cost of it getting shipped here was more than what the kit cost.
Guys, look at this kit now. We don't even have to name numbers.
Right.
The cost of getting it shipped here costs more than the kit itself. And I'm looking at the kit like
A lot of pieces.
a lot of pieces.
There were a lot of pieces. It was a big box, and we did we had a little get together of unboxing the box. Right, taking all the pieces,
the box.
right? Because
Right.
I was like, oh my god, it's here, like
Yeah.
up. But that's what
Unboxing the box.
that's what killed me.
Right.
Not being patient. I really wanted to get. I could have saved that, but there's not that many of these kits out here in the U.S. yet. I wanted to be one of the couple that
That has
it, and I really wanted to do something different, unique,
Gotcha.
irregular.
Irregular. Look at this guy. He did something unique, irregular for sure. Just take it in, because we're about to shut this down. I really want y'all to just ingest this right here, guys. I mean, this is irregular. Every episode, I swear, it's going up a notch every time, Jack. Anybody that's in the Skyline game, look, man. I'm just saying, my bro Jack is irregular, man. He put his touches on this thing. I'm impressed. I swear I am. Jack, you want to shout anybody out before we shut this down?
You know, I like to thank pretty much my family, my brother, my loved ones that always support me. You know,
Thanks.
people that always encourage me in taking care of one, not just family, but two, things that I enjoy and putting up with this. Because, this is a lot of hours,
Yeah.
a lot of things,
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter close, far. My friends are, they could be halfway around the world.
Yeah.
They all are encouraging me, and they're all just watching. So
Sheesh.
I'm glad for their support, right? And I appreciate that, you've taken your time out to come out and check this out, right?
Appreciate you having me.
And other people that look at it and enjoy it.
Definitely.
Might not be everyone's cup of tea, right? Because it ain't, like the usual, but, right? I like it. I'm happy. It's my bill.
Facts.
That's how it's going to be.
That's what counts at the end of the day. I would have just stand right here, guys. As I close this out, I'll make sure I put myself right here so y'all can just soak this all in before we just hit the off button on the camera. Guys, I told y'all, these regular guys that irregular cars every Friday. This is another one. It's another banger. I mean, we can't disappoint here, guys. Listen, make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. I swear you won't. Tell a friend to tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, leave a positive comment, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Also, we got regular guys.irregular cars on Instagram. When you watch us and follow us on Instagram, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a week, maybe even 2 weeks preview of what's gonna drop on the next episode. And then we got regular guys.irregular cars on TikTok. When you watch this on TikTok, you're gonna see these same cars from the episode, but we're gonna flip it and bounce it with music. We're gonna get real creative with it, so make sure y'all tap into that as well. And guys, we got a lot of episodes. Pick your favorite episode, and don't be afraid to buy Super Thanks. When you buy Super Thanks on your favorite episode, it's gonna go to a good cause, and trust me, I'll let you know what the cause is once you buy it. I'll see that you bought it, we'll contact, we'll talk. Listen, guys, like I always tell you, I love y'all. Peace.